I'm William Blunt. I'm one of the RFDs on the West Coast, and today we'll be covering the uh, the Voyager maintenance app. But the first thing for the app is you want to install the Yardi maintenance mobile app from the App Store. This is what it looks like. And once you're in here for the first time, you're going to want to go to Setup. And then up on the top right, Scan button, which you'll use off of the instructions that I've attached. There's a QR code for the training database. You'll scan that QR code and it will load that information into the connection where it says databases and web addresses. So all that information will be loaded for you. And once you have that, then you go to Yardi 1 down in the bottom. And it'll have all the information set up for you there to where you can just sign in. It's going to ask you to sign in through Google. Go through all the verifications. Already logged in. And you got a verification code. Okay. Now you're all logged in. On this screen, this is your main menu with, you have your work orders, unassigned work orders, complete it, and create new work orders. So we'll start with my work orders. So in the Yardi desktop, you'll have a work order dispatched to you. You click my work orders, and it'll show only the work orders that are dispatched to you and ready for you to work on. You've got the work order numbers, the address, the date it's scheduled for, and a brief description of what's happening. So once you click on one, let's say we're going to do this one here, you'll have the call date information, all the scheduled information, address, caller's information. There's also a caller phone number there, which on this training database, it didn't have a phone number, but it will have the resident's phone number there. You'll be able to click that number and it'll populate to your phone so that you can make an outgoing call and call the resident directly. So now technician gets to the door, time to start the work order. They would hit the labor details. And it'll pop up this screen and there's a little clock on the top right. Click the clock and that would put their time in and then hit save. So now it has their time. Put it back to go to the work order. They're doing the work, doing whatever they need to do. You can photos and voice memos. The voice memos doesn't type anything anywhere, so it'll just be an actual voice memo that will be attached to the work order. Down there is for the resident to sign. Through signature, you can enter the name. Okay. Sign. So now we got the signature. So text is done doing the work. Go to the labor. The little clock up on the top right. You can put in the tech notes. Click done, and then click edit. And then you click the little clock at the top right again. And that'll do your timeout. Edit up here in the top right to edit the work order information. You're going to want to change the status where it says dispatched. The training database doesn't have it, but there'll be a tech complete it. You'll click tech complete it, and that'll show that you've completed it. And then on the desktop, admin will go through, look at the work order, make sure all your information is correct, and do the final complete. And then you would hit save. So if you go back to main menu, you've got new work order. You can open that up, put in your property code, but we'll do Kickapoo. You can pick the unit numbers. I don't think there's anything listed in here. But you'll just continue to fill out the information from there. Your unit number, it'll populate the address and all that information. Put in your priority, your brief description of what the issue is, problem description, your access notes, any of your category, or and then your subcategory information, location. All the blue areas are required. Click the top button where it has a little box in the arrow, and you can pick up the work order. So now when you go back to my work orders, you'll have your work order created there, all your information, and can follow the steps of starting it and going through the work order. You also have the option with unassigned work orders. So you can see what's unassigned and go, oh, I need to do this one. Click on it. That little box with the arrow on the top right again, you click that, and you can pick up that work order and assign it to yourself as well. All right, well, then that will conclude our app training. Hey, everybody, have a great day.